Hi everyone, Lisa Gifford here, and welcome to our next Facebook Live event. And we have special guests with us. I have
Shirley
and Beth.
Of course, I'm not going to say their last names. But we have been working very hard because today's theme is all about X's and O's, which are, kisses and hugs. And with Valentine's right around the corner, we thought this would be the perfect day that we could introduce you to some amazing products and projects that we have made today. And then are now available for what you can purchase so that you can make a plethora of all these different projects that we have here on the table. And Shirley and Beth have been sewing like beavers trying to get all this ready to go. I mean, we've been just working day and night trying to make some amazing projects with the fabrics that was in this kit. And let me just say on a side note, I know Zeke is very happy for everybody wishing him a happy birthday on Saturday. So, so that was a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm going to start. First, I'm going to show you what's in the kit and what's some of the things that's on sale for today's flash sale. Because once you go to the website and you just click on the flash sale, everything that I'm going to show you is going to be listed in
featured
featured products. That's right. Hit the featured products. It's going to be there. But as we talked about earlier, this is the kit. And don't ask me about price because I have no idea what the price is. Nobody tells me prices, and I prefer not to know. So when you open up the kit, you're going to get the vinyl sheets, and Beth is sitting here pulling them out, showing you. You're going to get 5 vinyl sheets, and you got 3 of them that are really glittery and just sparkly. And let me tell you, they sew like nothing. I mean, did you notice anything with your sewing at all and sewing these?
No.
Whether you had the
It was easy.
Just make it's almost like self-lining because they have the fabric on the back. So
so
very easy.
And they're very easy to cut too.
Yes, they are. Even with pinking shears, I have used several. Used these with the pinking shears, and it worked beautifully with it. And one of the things I was concerned about was maybe the needle having difficulty going through this stronger glitter, but it didn't have any problem. It might have dulled it, but I didn't really notice because I continued sewing and it didn't have any problems with it. So you're going to get these 5 sheets, and they're very, very nice sheets that's going to be in the kit. Plus, you're going to get, one of the things that we didn't have when you saw the show on Friday was we included zippers. So you've got a red one, so you're going to have at least 1 red, and then you're going to have 3 other zippers, and colors may vary. So we got like a pack of 150 in, and so we just gave each one 3. I think there's going to be 50 kits available, so they were all multicolored, but I made sure that every single kit got at least 1 of the dark red ones if you wanted to have one particular for the Valentine's Day. So that is in there. Let me pull out some of the other things that I know is in this little bundle. Okay, so we talked about this, and this is just kind of like a little fun thing. This is where you can put your hand sanitizer in, and it's a little wristlet that you could put in, and you can just kind of squeeze a little dab onto you. Just carry around a little wristlet for your hand sanitizer. Then this bag here, you got your 2 count of the 45mm blades. And who can't use more of our clips? Our wide mouth clips, of course, that are hot pink.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Gotta have hot pink. You can't have enough hot pink, right?
That's right.
We're all about the hot pink today. And then this is what really makes this kit really nice. It's just that you got 5 fat quarters, and 2 of them are Moda marbles, and they're just gorgeous colors. I know the camera doesn't really show it, but this is a beautiful deep red. I mean, very deep red. And this is kind of like a more of a truer red, not orange, but it's a marble look to them. And then the 3 fabrics that we have here, and these are from Riley Blake. So we got, I want to call it, I think the line is Sweet Love, so we chose 3 of our favorites of that line. So you got one that's like the little lovebirds. So you got a fat quarter of it. A fat quarter of this one. This one is the text print. That's very fun to play with. Everybody loves text print. Lots of things that you can do with text print. And then, the lips, which I almost made that scarf for Rex, but he didn't get this one. Yeah, so we got the lips in here. So now those are all of the things that's in the kit. So be sure and grab up the kit because I think we only have 50 of them made, and when they're gone, they're gone. So check out that. Now the other things that we have on sale is that you'll see as you go along is we got the heart templates. And the heart templates come in the 4 different sizes, so it's a 4, 6, 8, and a 10. So you place them on the fold. And like I said, we got so many projects that you'll see here on the table of using the templates here. So then we also have the lip templates, and there's 3 sizes. So one of them is 12 inches across, the middle one is 9 inches across, and the smallest one is 6 inches across. So we got the lip templates on here. We've also included oven mitts today. So you've got the large, but we're also introducing our new one, which is called the child one, but it's actually just a smaller version of the large. So we're calling it the child size. So that is being introduced today, and that should be on the website, and it is also on sale. And we've got more templates. Let's see, there's a large heart, which I think there's the large heart there, which is... Yeah, so because not only do we have the smaller hearts, but we also have the big girl. So this is the big heart template. So we have that one for sale. And we also added a couple other things that you might not even think of to go with Valentine's Day, but because we made some projects with it, we have the hexagons, I believe. Yeah,
so.
We've added the hexagons to the sales.
The child oven mitts on the website.
Yes, the child oven mitt, and I'm going to tell you right now, he just pulled up $20.99. So that's a really good deal. You can't beat that with a big stick. So that is on sale. And then we just recently included, I think Jessica just put it on there, the hexagons. So the hexagons are also going to be on sale for this flash sale because you could use these beautiful fabrics to make these some cute little hexagon bowls. So those are going to be on there. And let me see. Oh, some of the other things that's going to be on there. The Polytherm, which is, I believe, is the Bolsel Polytherm. So we're going to have that available for you. I don't know. Is the double-sided, is the fleece, fusible fleece going to be on there? I think it is. But
I don't know. I don't know which.
I think the fusible fleece is going to be on sale. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% certain on that one.
Check under featured products.
Yes, check under that. And then I think they also included our fusible, our interfacing. So we got the woven and the non-woven. Those I think are also on that site. So I'm going to set these aside because we've got, and we'll pull them up as we need them. But I wanted to show you some of these amazing things that we've made here. And before I get into that, I'm going to also talk about some of the other things that you might possibly need in creating some of these projects. For me, I'm a big fan of having some basting spray. If you don't want to use the Wonder Under fusible so that it sticks, you can use a basting spray. You can use glue sticks for doing applique work. Of course, you're going to need some batting. A lot of these projects have some batting in them. Of course, we also talked about the Polytherm. I already talked about the fusible. Wonder Under is one of my favorites. It's kind of a lightweight or a featherweight, really lightweight fusible so that you can applique and iron things down. So those are some items that you might want to use. Parchment paper, big fan of parchment paper. Yeah, or if you don't have an applique sheet so that you don't get that glue all over your table or all over your iron. So use some parchment paper. If you're doing some applique work like I'm showing you on the mug rugs, I always like to put underneath my applique pieces some tearaway stabilizer because it keeps your stitches and your project from puckering. So it's always good just to have. If you don't have the tearaway stabilizer, golly gee, just use paper. Use something. Use something.
Hold your stitches.
Yeah, hold your stitches. So I'm going to take a minute. Look at all the people that's on there. Stephen, hi Terry. Hi, Carol. Shirley Brown, Karen Hill. Oh my goodness, look, we got 81 people watching us right now. That's really cool. So awesome. Couple other things that Martelli has that you would probably find very useful when you're doing a lot of these little projects. They have this most amazing snaps and the snap gun. So be sure to pick these up. You like it, right?
Yeah, I
works.
used it on this.
It works so, I always thought that snap guns were kind of confusing until they came out with this one. This one's really nice, very easy to use. And I've talked about it in several other videos if you go onto the Creating Martellis. I don't know if this is on sale, but this is a good product to have on a lot of these projects that you're doing. Some ribbon, I do a lot of projects, particularly the hearts. They're just perfect for using the pinking shears. So you grab you some pinking shears if you don't have any. Beth just got introduced to pinking shears this week, so she's having fun with them. And you know, Fiskars has a good one, but they also have one that's more of an ergonomic one because it's got that spring action to it. So that's a great tool to have. So that's just some of the, and you know what? A lot of us have these things. You have these things just laying around, doodads, snaps, buttons, elastic. A lot of you have the things that can make all these different projects. You don't have to have everything exactly how we have it. Just that's the whole thing about crafting. Just have fun and just make do with what you got and just dig around through your drawers. Yes?
I just posted the YouTube video on the snap lighters.
Oh, awesome, awesome. And while we're on things that just got posted, those of you who have been waiting and waiting and waiting, Zeke got the Survivor block put on today. So if you have the Survivor template, or if you want to learn about the Survivor template that was designed by our very own Gail Burke, be sure to go to YouTube. Not right now, but go to YouTube.
Mark it to watch for later.
Yeah, and watch it, absolutely. All right, so let's take a step and let's just start going through all the fun things that we did, and we'll talk about the process involved in doing all of these things. What?
Couldn't resist. I went ahead and posted it. The Survivor.
Oh yeah. So Zeke, there he goes. He just posted it on there. How
What
cool
would
is
we
that?
do without Zeke?
I know, right? What would we do without Zeke? And he actually fixed one of my big bloopers on there and took it out completely, so you won't even know it's there, right? He fixed that. Yeah. That's the great thing about Zeke. He makes it look good. I just keep telling him, give me a little makeup, little eye makeup, make me a little thinner, but he ain't figured out how to do that yet.
Well, shoot.
All right, Miss Beth, let's talk about some of the things that you have done and how much fun you had. So let's just pull out the projects that you've done and let's just talk about them.
Okay. I made this little heart here, or it's not little, it's the big one. And then I made I think this was the medium-sized heart here. As little pockets you can put things in for your children or your grandchildren, crayons, little notes, maybe some candy if they're good, and give it to them.
Yeah, so that's the big heart.
I used the snap cam on it, and you can leave your things in here and just snap it, and they can take it to their room.
Yeah, how cool is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be wonderful if they took it to their room? But,
yeah, so it's easy, just the simplest little thing, but your kids would love this. They could just, snap it closed, carry it with them. They could have like maybe their coloring book that's kind of in between and fold it up. And it's just one of those projects. So we did it with our fun fabrics, but you could make this with any fabric. Just a cute little project that you could make for your grandkids, or you could make it to just give it away. We thought it would be a great something that you could just make for anybody. So just looked like a lot of fun things to do. So let's show me something else that you've done.
Okay, I made this Tic-Tac-Toe.
Oh, this is darling.
Yeah. I used I think it was the 12.5-inch square, Martelli square, and then I bought some little Velcros that you iron on.
The little Velcro dots?
Yeah, the Velcro dots, and you iron them on, and I made little O's out of the circle templates and little hearts.
Let's see, which
And then
circle
they
did
can
you
play
use?
tic-tac-toe.
I think you used the 3.5-inch circle.
I did.
Yeah. So
I
there
did.
she used the little 3.5-inch circle. So that is just darling. And she would, when you were talking about this, you were talking about possibly using magnets. That might be something to do, but she decided to just stick with the Velcro. And the thing is, you could put a couple of snaps on this and close it up. And then, it'd be portable. Maybe even put a handle on it. So I think this is just darling. So,
this one was really a lot of fun to make.
And you got to play with your...
I did. I played with the pinking shears
she'd never used pinking shears before, so this was like a big deal for her.
It was.
So yeah, this is just cute as a button. Again, this is just a simple, what is this, a 9-patch? You make a
It
9-patch
is.
and then you're just making your X's and O's, and she's got some batting in here.
I
And
do.
instead of having to worry about putting binding around, that's why I love pinking shears in
Yes.
particular with this, just stitch around the edge, just secure it, and then hit it with the pinking shears, and everything just looks really homespun.
Yeah, and then I
cute.
just stitched it where the seams are
Yeah. That's cute.
and
Cute,
made
cute,
it really,
cute.
really simple.
There you go. Darling, darling, darling. Okay, let's see. What else have you?
Whose heart was,
Oh, that
that
okay.
just-
We'll pull that one out. This is the
This-
one I
it's
had
the same
done last
size.
year, but it's also the same size. This is just what I had showed doing, like a placemat. You could have a Valentine's placemat. This could be just a put a vase under it. It could be a candle mat that you could make. So that's just again
It could be
showing
a hot
another
pad.
use. Yep. If I had
Yep.
the Insel Bright and stuff like that, I probably would have made it more like hot pad. I think I just got a layer of batting in there. So that's just another
I think
project.
it's thick enough.
Who knows? Maybe I did a double batting. I made that last year. I don't remember what I did. What I did last year, but that was a last year project. Let's see. Didn't you made some of these too?
I
right?
made that one
This
on
one
top.
here. So hers is a
Yes.
little bit different than the video that I have done on the hot pad or the heart pot holder or hot. I can't even straight hot oven mitt.
Hot oven
Oven mitt. Yes, the
Yeah.
heart oven mitt. She did something a little bit different, and I thought this was really cool. Why don't you explain what you did on this one?
All I did was just make a binding to go down each side here. And then I applicate a little heart right here.
Isn't that just so cute? And I like that. I don't know if Z can show this, but the stitching that she did here. Typically I don't think when I'm doing a top stitch, I'm just doing my little 1/8 inch going all the way around. But maybe it shows up. I don't know which side it shows up better. But look at that. Just utilizing the stitches on your machine.
looks like a serpentine,
Just
maybe.
yeah, how cute is that? That just gives it just another little touch instead of the plain old look. Boring. Awesome. So that was, and I love this little bit of applique. How pretty is that? And then you did a little bit of quilting
I
back
did
on
a
the
little,
back.
quilted a little heart on
So
the back.
she did the back and she did a little quilting on there. And I assume you probably put it together pretty similar to the one that was on the video. You just
Yeah,
added just
yeah.
this little. So that is absolutely darling. And again, here is just the ones that you've already seen on video from before. And then Valerie was under orders to make one out of the fabric that we have currently. So I got this one done and made that one last night. Okay, so now we've got, well, we'll show the, do you have something else? Did you make this one?
No, Shirley made
Sure,
those.
okay, so Miss Shirley, she's gonna let Miss Shirley talk about a few things what she has made here.
Well, Lisa made some of these, and I made a few more, and this is using that glittery paper, and it's so great. Put a little zipper in it, and you've got a little case. You could put a little strap on it if you wanted to, but these are just real fun and cute. This is what Lisa made right here. And this is one I made, and I used another part of that pack with the sewable. It's almost like leatherette, but it's real soft and very easy to sew. And there's just a red one, but the zipper opens
Now,
up.
one of the things we found that when we were doing this, if you do decide to put the vinyl on the top side instead of like what I did on here. First I did that one where you have that piece that you sew in, and I'm going to have Shirley come in and she's going to do a video on us on installing a zipper that's not necessarily in a pocket that you would have to make a pocket with, but just installing a zipper, and there's a way to do it that makes it really look professional and finished. And I did it with this one. Now she did it with this one, and let me tell you, it looks professional and finished. Now this was my first or second attempt at it, and it didn't work so well for me with this vinyl because it's a stiffer product to try to pull that fabric through. But when I took it and I just made one where I cut the vinyl, and I
You
think
just
that's
cut the
on.
little half-inch
Yeah.
wide channel for the zipper. You don't have
you
to
don't
turn it
have-
under. You just sew
Yeah.
the zipper to it.
Because
or behind
cutting
it.
the vinyl, I don't know where that one was that I actually cut vinyl. It didn't make it up here. So there was a
Well,
way that
you did
could
it on
make
this one though, didn't you?
Oh yeah, that's it. I
Okay,
did it
that's it.
here. So I didn't have that one. I just cut the vinyl. I think that's maybe a ½ inch, maybe just shy of a ½ inch. And then I laid the zipper in there, and then I just stitched it down. And again, stitching through this vinyl was so easy to do. It didn't really cause any troubles whatsoever.
Yeah. And those leatherettes would be so cute on the front. They would work
Yeah,
excellent
they
for
could
that.
go either way. And this is just, when I made these last year, my grandkids just fell all over them. They absolutely love these little things. And you could store, Chloe said it was her place to put all her treasures. So it was just her little treasure lips or something. Or her lips are sealed. So that was a cool, really cool thing to do. We talked about this. So this one was, again, just like using the heart, but I think I used the next to the size smaller than what I used for the oven mitt. And then I just layered a couple hearts together, stitched it down. I did the fabric on the back, and then just cutting the vinyl. And what we loved about it was we didn't really have to line these.
Right,
Because
right.
it's got
It's
that
like
felt.
self-lining.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
got
great.
this felt on the inside. So it's just really fun to do. This one here is vinyl
little
with
pocket.
fabric on the back. And I just, a little bit of lace, a little bit of ribbon, and just so you can hang it. You can hang it on a door, and you could tuck little love notes or stuff in there. So that one was a lot of fun. These, I wanted to show you these. So after I was doing all of this cutting and everything, I had leftover pieces. And to make a little wristlet like this, you just need about a 9.5 inch piece. And it could be whatever width you want it to be. And to make it so not sharp, I just kind of rounded off the corners here. And then I just put, the little lips on here, and I just sewed it down and added some snaps.
And again, it's got the fabric on the back.
Yeah, so it's soft and it's not scratchy, it doesn't hurt you. I'm going to show you this one. This is just a heart. This is too small. We don't make this heart. I just cut a small heart because the smallest heart was too big on here. So no, we're not going to make a small heart template. You could cut out that one and just cut it smaller. So that was just showing another way to make these cute little wristlets. And I've got double, so if you got a little bit bigger wrist, or if you need to bring it in just a little bit more, how cool is that to use those amazing snaps for that. This here is just a simple hot pad, for your hot dishes. What I did was I just made a simple 4-patch. And I quilted it with a piece of batting behind it. So I just did random straight lines. Well, actually, I used that serpentine stitch that she has, but it's wider. So I just quilted that. And then I just took my heart and I just kind of angled it on here to the way I thought it would look good. And then what really makes it great is on the back. And I think this is on sale. This is the Get a Grip, the Get a Grip Browning fabric is also on sale. I think it's on that list. And I also cut out a piece of Insulbright. So I've got the Get a Grip, the Insulbright, and the quilted piece. And so then after I had cut it all out, and after I had sewed it all together with just this single stitch, and I think I did it like a 1/2 inch in, then I just ran it over with the pinking shears to give it that really pretty pinked edge. So that one's a little bit different than some of the other ones that I've done that have the browning on the back, because the other ones I've done, I did like a really tight satin stitch all the way around to enclose it all in. But hearts, you can, pinking shears works great
they're perfect.
for that. So now I got that more of that rustic raw edge. I think that just, gives it just an extra touch. These little guys are little coasters. This is Quilt As You Go, and this was just the simplest project. It looks so much more difficult than what it was. Literally took a patch, a piece of fabric that was probably maybe 8 by 10 or 11, or 12 by 9 or something like that. Just took a piece of fabric and put a piece of batting underneath it, and then I put another piece of fabric, just like I was doing a quilt. Well, no, actually, it was just the batting and the backing fabric. So then you're just taking your fabric scraps. And when you're doing a lot of these projects, what do we have a lot of?
Scraps.
Did you? Yes, did a lot of? So I took a lot of these scraps and I just cut them into strips. And they were different sizes. Some were long, some were short. You could actually stitch some of them together to make them longer. And then I just went from corner to corner on that rectangle. You lay 2 pieces down. You're going to sew it, and then you're going to fold it back, and then you're going to just keep adding to one side, and then you'll add to the other. And then you've got this big piece that's basically quilted. So then I just took that to my mat and I squared off all the extra long pieces off all the edges, and then I just took a section and folded it, and did a fold, and then I cut out my heart, and then I folded another one, and I just got 4 hearts cut out of that patch that I had made. Did a couple of outline stitching on them, ironed it out, smoothed it out, and then after I got my outline stitching done, then I just went over it with the pinking shears, and that's just cute as a button. Easy, 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 less than 20 minutes probably from beginning to end to make it. Okay, so these I have a video on there, so you can go online and you can see it. Again, this is a product, I didn't make it out of our Valentine's fabric, but the coolest little eye mask, and this is what my eye mask that looks like at home. I use this every night, and this is where my husband swears that my eyebrows have disappeared. Because I use an eye mask, but I love an eye mask. It has made sleep better because it's, getting all those ambient lights out of the way, like from your watch, from your phone, from your, it just made it easier for me to sleep. And then if you have a fan blowing on your face, your eyes don't dry out. So I really like using an eye mask to help me sleep at night. So that's using the heart template, and there is a YouTube video on there about making the eye mask, and I actually used the heart template to make this with. Let me see. Who did this one?
I did that one.
Yes.
This is, I'm responsible for the Hexies being put on the featured products. This is just the Hexie bowl, which came to us from G and Sherry. But this is a small one, put little candies in there. Who doesn't need a candy dish? You can make them larger. And you can adjust the dart somewhat and make it more flat and not as tall. But after you've done one, then you kind of see how to do the other ones, and this is just a little Valentine's fabric.
So your darts are different than the other ones I've seen. So what did you do? You went up higher?
I went 1 inch here, and that's an excellent thing for that little marked ruler.
Okay.
But 1 inch here, and then 2 inch down there.
So you did the 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
And how pretty is that?
You could adjust it other ways too. You could make it a 1/2 inch in one, and it just makes it spread out a little bit more and not be as tall.
And I think there's some really good videos out there on this one too. I think G and Sherry have done them. I've seen lots of amazing videos on making the little Hexie bowls. But again, this is just the cutest little project that you can make with this Valentine's fabric and just fill it with all kinds of Valentine's candies, give it away to teachers or to friends or gifts. It'd just be something cool to have. Let me see. Oh, mug rug. So we did a mug rug. When's the last mug rug I've done? I can't remember. I don't know. Anyway, so here's a mug rug. Miss Marcia's she goes, what is a mug rug? So this is a mug rug. So this is one I just kind of whipped up. And then again, this is just as simple as can be. It's just using the 2 templates. There's a small heart and the small lips. And I we don't like talking about our mistakes, but I got a big one here. Can you figure out by looking at that what my mistake is?
No, ma'am.
All right, take a look again. Take a look at that. So do you see what I did?
The larger, what'd you do?
I flipped it on the wrong side.
Oh, that's the other right side. There's no wrong side.
So and after I had done it, first I was upset about it. But then after I had done it, I thought, I really like that. This is actually the wrong side of the red fabric. And I had put the glue, because I had did the Wonder Under on it. And I thought, well, I'm just going to use it. So actually, I like it because here is the same fabric, same lips, but this one got flipped. So it kind of gives this a little bit of dimension because the way that light pops right there kind of looks like it's got a shiny lip.
Little thing.
So yeah, so don't get upset when you get something that's wrong, but when you're tired, you make mistakes. And so that's when they're going to happen when you've been working on something all day long.
The right side and the other right side.
Yeah, and this was just easy as pie. This one is literally, I think this was 6 inches. I cut the piece 6 inches by, I think it's 9, or no, 10, 6 by 10. Yeah, I think I did 6 by 10 inch rectangle, and then I did my applique, and then I just did my batting, and then I put my bottom on top, sewed around it, left an opening, flipped it out, and then just top stitched it. I mean, quick, easy to do, and just something really, really cute to make. So I think we've gone through all of the big things, right?
Yes.
And we did The oven mitts? Have we done the oven mitts yet?
No.
You talked,
Oh.
yeah, I don't think you have talked about them. You did
Okay.
say they were on the website.
Yeah, but we're on the
Zeke put
website.
a link to them.
So let's take a pause. Any questions out there, Zeke?
Let's see.
Hey, Sherry! Oh my God, I miss you too!
Oh, me too.
Oh, when are you coming back? Tomorrow? Hi, Lisa. What is the price? Are you asking for the price of the kit? Because I don't know the price of the kit.
Look
It's
under
good.
featured products on the
Yeah.
Martelli notions.
And Sharon, the Hexies are on sale with, this. Normally we don't have them on sale that often, but she made a Hexie bowl. So,
It's Valentine's. I have
Yeah.
candy in the car, but I forgot to bring it.
so Valerie said, let's put that on the sale. So the Hexagons went on sale.
Can you go over what's on the set again? Lisa wanted to know
What's on the kit?
What comes in the set.
What's in the kit? Okay, let me grab that again. We got it all together right here. So this is the bundle that everything comes in. It comes in this bundle, and all the projects, most of the projects that you see here on the table, and this, Lisa, is what we had pretty much made out of this bundle. Of course, I had a set, they had fabric, she had fabric, so it might be more than what you can make, but I still have a good, well, holy cow. Yep, I didn't bring it up here. I still have a good bit of fabric left over from all the kit projects that I had made, and that I can still make more projects with it. But you get 5 fat quarters, and 2 of them are the Moda marbles, and you're going to get 3 of the Riley Blake Sending Love. Is that what it's called?
I think it's called Just Love. I saw
Just
the
Love.
edge.
Let's take a look. One of them's going to say it. This one says Sending Love. What does
Oh,
that
it does
one
say
say?
Sending Love. Okay.
That one
Yeah,
says
it does.
Something
It's
Love.
Sending Love.
I think
That's what it is.
it's a fairly new line, and we got 3 fabrics, and each one's going to have the exact same fat quarter. So you're going to have 3 of these. Fly, fly away. So you got 3 of these, and then you're going to get a pack of 2 of the 45mm rotary blades.
Who doesn't need these? And I've had I have just about every size and every other brand too. But when you want to hold something really together, multi-layer, these are the ticket. You have to be
Yeah.
pretty strong to attach them.
But
But they are very strong.
you don't have
I
any?
do not
They're very
have any.
strong.
Well, we're getting ready to give Miss
I
Beth
love
some
these.
because she don't got none. And everybody needs hot pink. So there you go.
Right.
And Miss Beth, why don't you explain what's in that bag?
Okay. This has all the vinyl pieces that you need to make whatever your heart desires. You have the 3 sparkly ones, which is my favorite.
Oh, they are so pretty.
I
They
love
are. They-
them.
they're
I
kinda
love
fun.
sparkle. And then you have the 2 plainer.
She loves
Yes, I
sparkle.
love
Did that
sparkle.
herself.
She's got sparkle all
Put that on
over.
herself.
And then you have the 2 just plain vinyl, which are pretty also. But I'm a sparkle girl.
We all about the bling here.
Yes.
So that's it. And then the last little thing is a little wristlet for you to wear that you could put your hand sanitizer in and just kind of squeeze it. So this is just like a little gift that, little trinket Marcia had put in there. And it's pink. So she thought it would look really good with this little bundle. So those are everything that's in it. And then in that featured products, you'll find the hearts, the large, the small hearts, the lips. You'll find the hexagons. You're going to find the Insulbright. Well, it's not Insulbright. We actually call it Polytherm. That is the Bolsel Polytherm.
Excellent product.
Yeah, I love it better than the old Insulbright that we all used to use. The Polytherm is amazing. Then we have, I believe she put on the interfacing, the fusible woven and non-woven.
Andrea says
trying to think.
her
There's a whole bunch of
favorite
stuff in
color
there.
is sparkle. That's Beth.
That
Yeah,
is awesome. Let's see, ladies. Well, thank you, Lisa. We appreciate that. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Sharon. What's the website for featured products? So you got to go to the Martelli.
Notions.com.
Yeah,
Notions.
martellinotions.com. And it should be right there on that main page. You'll just scroll down And I think you should see where it actually will say featured. I think
Featured products.
I'm
is what-
gonna pull it up right now so you can see what I'm looking at. So I'm gonna go straight to Martelli.
On the website, Frankie, just go to the website, that's where it is.
Now it says sale. So which one do we hit? We go. I'm scrolling down. Do I hit the sale? Because that ain't it.
No,
So we got to go back.
go to the home
It's
page.
supposed to be featured products.
Won't let me do that. We'll go back to the home page. Okay,
There it is.
all right, so here's how you're going to get there. You're going to go to Martelli Notions. You're going to get on the main page.
Here, let me get closer to you.
So here's my Martelli Notions page. And I'm on the main page. So I'm going to hit this here. And
It's like a little menu dots at the bars at the
I
top.
think you hit the shop all. Okay, so I'm going to go back. So I'm here. There's three little lines, three little bars right there, and it's going to be on the top left. You're going to click on that, and then you're going to click on right there. You'll say featured products. So you click on the featured products, and then it's going to have it all. As I scroll down, there's a lot of the products that you saw here on the table. Zeke took some pictures of them. And then here it is. There's the kit. And the kit is normally $58. So you're going to get the kit with everything in it for $40.60. So how cool is that? So now I know the price of
yeah.
it. So you got your oven mitts are on here. You can buy extra sheets of the glitter. So they're on here. The non-woven fusible. The Get a Grip no slip fabric is on there. The woven fusible. There's the Bolsel Polytherm. There's the other oven mitt. You got the large and the small. Wow, he's just joining us today. So we got the Hexagons, different sizes. Oh, here's a couple other things. We got the circular non-slip. There's the lips. And there's 2 pages, so I'm going to flip to the second page.
I was just about, because you're showing it from like a mobile platform on a phone. I was just about to post a link to it from like the desktop
Oh, that would
site,
probably be better.
That'd be great.
But Linda beat me to it. So.
So Linda beat you to it. Then we got the hearts, the half hearts, and then the no slip material, 2 sheets of it. So there's just lots of really goodies that's in this 24-hour flash sale. So be sure to pick it up. And $40 for 5 fat quarters and all this stuff. So that's really good. Now we didn't get to talk about these. I'm gonna we're gonna slide this aside and the oven mitt. I'm gonna pull it again. Here's the oven mitt just so that you can see. So this is the regular sized oven mitt. And Shirley, what do you think about the large one? That's the regular one that we've normally done.
This fits me nicely. And I can wear that one, but this gives me a little more flexibility.
This
Now
one,
this for Beth is
yeah,
she's
Miss
Yeah,
Beth loves
I
this
love
size.
the little
So
one.
she's a
a
little bit
tiny
smaller.
It fits me well.
Yep, so that just so that you have a little bit idea, we call it the child size. It could be for a small, just somebody who might have a smaller hand. I actually fit that one quite well too. This one just, I didn't bother on this one. Again, this was just super, super easy. There's a video on it and holy cow, I watched myself. I watched myself on that video the other day. I think it was last night. And so, okay, the video is not on YouTube. The video is on the Martelli Notions site. When you click on the oven mitt, if you scroll down at the bottom of the page is the oven mitt. Now, if I'm not mistaken, when we did that video, it was
there it is.
yeah, that one. So it was done. It was done live. So people were asking questions, and so I'm kind of remembering the questions, and I see this huge blooper of where I thought the Polytherm was included, but it wasn't included, and then let's see, I'm looking at my hair. I'm just sewing away.
And many of the products that's a good way to find them. If you'll find the template and scroll to the bottom,
Absolutely.
a lot of them are listed
Yeah.
there. So that's an easy way to find them if you know, if you want to see what the product is used for, what the template is used for.
So I think I might just do that one again because we did that one live, and I think if we did it more of a pre-record and put it in, people were, you know, asking questions, and you know, and I feel so awful that I didn't know about the Polytherm not being included in the bundle. And I don't even know if we have those bundles anymore, because at that time we were doing bundles, and we had a particular fabric line that we were doing, which was the West Palm, and I don't think we have any more of that West Palm. So yeah, that one might need to be redone. But that was one that was crazy. What? Yes,
I just posted a link to what you see on the screen right now. So both of the ovens, and then I guess we have a looks like an oven mitt fabric.
Oh yeah, you can still get the fabric kit, because we've got lots of really cool fabrics that we've linked together that work well together as the outer fabric and the lining fabric, and I think it's Misty fabric, but they all match, and they're going to be all high quality name brand fabric. It's not going to be something that doesn't have, you know, that's not like Moda or Robert Kaufman or something like that, whichever. And so and I think I saw some, the last bundle I think I saw was Timeless Treasures, so some real pretty Timeless Treasures that's being used in that fabric bundle. So it's good high quality fabric, and you can make quite a few oven mitts with it, you know, with a half a yard or with a yard of fabric. So that's really good to know. So that's the oven mitt, and then we needed to show this.
I did this.
Shirley did this, so
Just a simple little table mat, and I used of the 4-piece heart, I used the largest of the 4-piece heart, and I put some Wonder Under product underneath and ironed them down, did my stitching around, and then I put them a sandwich pillowcase style, and stitched all the way around, turned it right side out. I rounded the corners.
did you use the round?
No, they're a little bit less. I actually used like one of the little quarter hearts to round off the corners.
So there you go.
Rather than, the round up is excellent. I've got that too, but it gives a little bit more pointed of a corner rather than
So
a
she
real
just used, what
round.
she did was
Little
the
quarter circle.
Yeah, the little circle templates. She just, I'm gonna pull them out so that you can see what she did to make her pretty rounded edges. Which one did you think you used?
I think I just used the small one and just put it, on the corner,
Might have been 3.5.
and then that would be it. It might have been 3.5.
I think it's the 3.5, because I
Yeah,
think
it could
this
be.
one's, I bet it's this one.
Yeah.
So she
And
used,
then just,
No?
marked, I think it was that little one.
it
I
was,
just
she
wanted
used the little 2.5 inch one.
I just wanted a little curve to it, and then if you line up your edges and stitch around it, and then you use that 1/4 inch from that to do your stitching. And then I used a triple stitch all the way around to give a little bit more definition than
That's so
just a
pretty.
straight stitch.
Yeah, that's very
Just
nice.
simple, just something so that all goes together. My candy dish and my table mat.
Yeah, and so you've seen these over the years. So this is again Hearts and Lips. This has been, okay, this was the very first thing that I made for Martelli's. When I came in the door and Valerie said, do you quilt, do you sew? And she handed me some templates and said, make me something. So I came back and had made this for her. So this was the very first thing, and this is about 5 or 6 years old. I have no idea how old this is. But I had just made this, and I just put the SWAK sealed with the kits. I just used my embroidery, and she put that on there. And then some time later, I started playing with the templates and seeing other things that you could do with them. So Valerie wanted me to show you basically how I did the butterfly. This butterfly is made out of the heart templates. This bumblebee out of the heart templates. So you got paisleys, and you got your squares and triangles, and so just showing just some other uses. Just because it's a heart template doesn't mean it has to be a heart template. You could do anything that you can imagine, cut it in half, do different things with it. So there's lots and lots of things that you can do with these templates. Don't just set them down like, okay, I can only use it for Valentine's Day, or oh, I can only use this one for this holiday. You can use it for other things. Just see look at the shapes, see other things that you can make with it.
Placemats with heart, that would be something I would like to do with the fabric that I have to make it coordinate with my candy dish and my
Like the big
table mat.
ones? Like the...
Yeah, just the big heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, or just applique some hearts
Yeah.
on a table mat, a table.
Yeah, Bonnie said
Yeah.
play sets would be nice. Yeah, like, thank you, Karen. There's Sharon. There's so many different things that you could do with it. Let's see, is there any more questions out there, Zeke? Is there anything that I missed? I'll have you scroll back because I have no idea how many comments that we are.
We've been getting a lot.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's see, Lisa, how do you layer the oven mitt?
How do you layer the
You
oven
may have
mitt?
already gone through that. I just now saw her question.
Okay, how do you layer the oven mitt? So you're going to have your, are you talking about the hand oven mitt, or are you talking about the heart oven mitt? Because there's two different ways of layering the oven mitt, unless you're talking about, like, all right, so like on the oven mitt, once you cut out your piece for the oven mitt, you know, which is the hand one, and you've got your fabric, then your Polytherm.
Look at her video
And I put
on
the
oven mitt.
metallic down, and then the
Excellent.
batting, and then I quilt that piece. And I do that for both of the outside pieces because the lining is sewed together and it doesn't have anything attached to it. So in layering up for the hand oven mitt, I do the fabric face down, the Polytherm shiny side down, and then batting. So that's how I layer it for that. And then I have a whole nother layering for doing the hand ones, because I think I just do
You've got them over there.
the hand, not the hand ones, no, the
Oh, the hearts.
The hearts.
Hearts.
The hearts are done with, so you're cutting out 4 hearts to make the heart one. So you got 2 for the little, what your hands slip in. You've got a heart for the lining, and then you've got a heart for the backing. So what you're doing is you're layering the bottom piece down, then you're putting your insole bright, then you're batting, and then you're putting your top piece. Nope, you don't even have that on there. There's a whole video. Watch the video. So the video is pretty good on this one. And then these here are just quilted where they're folded in half. And you had cut, did you fold yours in half and quilt it, but still?
I cut them.
Oh, you had yours cut?
Yeah.
Okay. So you could do it any way. Yep.
Sandra wanted to know if the extra large half heart was on the website and on sale, and it is, and I just posted
Yes.
the link to her as a reply to her comment.
Extra large, which is a fantastic heart. You can do so much with it. Is also on sale. Anything that has to do with Valentine's is on that sale. Anything else? I'll have to watch the video again. Yeah, be sure to watch the video on a lot of these. They're on there.
YouTube, Martelli,
This one, the replay, they'll be able to find this here on Facebook.
On
So that's-
Facebook?
Yeah,
Okay.
this one.
but there's Creating with Martelli is out there. There's sometimes I just binge watch Martelli YouTube when I'm sewing. So.
Yeah.
She wants you to show a close-up of the butterfly made.
Oh, the butterfly
Of the
made out of the
hearts.
hearts? Okay. Let me show you that. All right, and I'll tell you how I did that too. So I just used the hearts here. That's just a regular heart. And then this heart right here, this is the heart cut in half and then turned. So it's taking this section of the heart and so that's where the center of the heart is. So the center of the heart went here and then it got flat. So it got cut in half right here. So it took this heart and took this piece and it put it over here, and then it took this piece and put it over there. So this is just a heart cut in half, and this is just 2 hearts.
So it's 3 hearts.
Yeah, 3 hearts
basically.
were cut to make that one.
Just applique.
This is just 2 hearts to do the bee. So that just gave me that look, and then I think this right here, if you have the pot of gold template, this is the piece that was in the pot of gold template. That's just that little piece that makes it look like it's got gold in there. So if you're familiar with the pot of gold template, that's what that is, and that's
Will
just a
the
little
no
circle.
slip material melt?
I have not.
I don't.
Now I won't touch an iron to it straight up. Do you know anything about that, Zeke?
I just remember someone saying that they had put, I think they tried to wash the no-slip material.
I have washed it.
And I can't remember how that turned out
Yeah.
or not, but
I
but
watched
as far
it, didn't have
as
any trouble
melting,
with
that's
it.
a different story.
I believe that the ironing mats we get with our table have the no slip on both sides of that board that's in the middle, and then fabric
Fabric's over top of
over.
it.
I don't think it will melt. Like she said, I wouldn't put an iron right on top of it.
I would not.
But I'm sure that's what I iron on all the time.
Yeah, we iron on them all the time. They handle heat, and they actually have a reflective quality to them because the heat reflects back. So I would not put my iron straight down on top of that browning material. I would always have a layer of fabric in between. Now I've also, like these little pot holders and things that I've made that has that in there, I have washed and dried them, because I've made a pet mat with it, and I had to wash it, so I threw it in the washer, came back out, it did just fine. So, you know, it might change the texture of it just a little bit, but it did just fine. And then I just ironed it on the top where the fabric is, just to smooth it back out, and then have it back on the floor. So I would not put an iron on it directly. Do you need a special needle or scissors to use the Get a Grip material? No. Did you find anything?
No, nothing at all. I mean, it stitches right through it, and it cuts really easily.
So here's
I use my
here's the
rotary
thing,
cutter
though.
to cut it when I can.
If you're stitching this down, okay, so as I was making this little thing right here, and I was doing this stitch going all the way around, this does not slide underneath your machine. It don't slide. So I put a piece of my tearaway stabilizer underneath here, or a sheet of paper or something, and that way it's not sticking as I'm doing my sewing, so I could sew this all the way around. And then I just tore that paper off. I mean, if you look real closely, you might even find a piece that's in there. But yeah, you can't, this won't slide under the bedding machine. And even if you think, oh, well, I'll just flip it over, now it's sticking to your foot. So it doesn't work. So
It works good for what it's intended, but it
Yeah.
won't work for that.
Yeah, so either way, whether you had this on the bottom or you think, oh, I'll just have this on the top and stitch from the top, from that side. Now I had my foot dragging, and it didn't work. It didn't work for that. So it just grab a notebook paper, or if you don't have anything, just something that you can, yeah, newspaper,
Very
anything
thin,
that you have.
Like,
So it will just, and then just have your stitches small enough, so it'll just tear it right off, and then it'll be fine. So no, it's great to sew with. Absolutely sews like a dream. And look how easy, perfect cuts with the pinky shears. It just cuts so easily. So great to pick up some of that, several of that, because you'd be able to use a lot of it for different projects throughout the year. Let's see, will you demonstrate the sanitizer wristband? I have not done anything with that wristband.
Here it is.
Let's see. You got over there? Do we have any hand sanitizer, anybody? Zeke has some. All right, so we're gonna figure it out right here. Did you play with this once?
I couldn't figure it out.
You couldn't figure it out? All right, we're gonna figure it out right here. So let's see, I think you fill it
Put your hand
here.
sanitizer in the bottle.
Where does
this-
it squirt out at? So, because you got your hand sanitizer. Oh, so then you would just take it and just squirt it out, right?
Yeah.
But how do you fill it? That was my problem. I didn't know how to, I didn't want to break it. That
I would think that this little thing would just go in there,
I
right?
couldn't get it to go in there. Well, maybe.
Let me see.
Here.
Does
We're
this
going
come
to
off?
figure this
We're
out.
gonna figure it out right here now. Maybe you need to poke a needle in it. Do you have to poke a hole? Because I don't feel like even the air's not even squeezing out.
That's what I mean, I couldn't get any to go in to begin with.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure it out. Let me,
What those lines are for, that kind of, no.
I'm gonna grab a needle.
Marcia?
I'm gonna poke a hole in it. See if that does it. Oh, I think there is a hole down there. All right, so let's try to fill it.
It's going in there. Oh, yeah.
You're sucking it back out though too.
Yeah.
I'm trying it.
Yeah.
I think it
You must
went. I
just
think it went in there.
And
Yeah.
I think it definitely went in there. That's
Okay.
almost empty. So I guess this just keeps it closed, and then when you want some,
Let's see if we can squirt some out. It works. So I didn't have to poke a hole in it. So it has this little tip. You're just going to jam it down in there that you fill up with your own hand sanitizer. That's a lot of hand sanitizer there. So. And then you're going to just squirt, you're going to fill that up, and then you just squeeze it a little bit, and it'll get that hand
it's got
sanitizer.
a nice little adjustable little button on it, so you can adjust it to your length.
So now we know. Now we know how it works. 'Cause, you know, I
Get your
hadn't
sleeve
even
on the
touched
mat
with
there.
it. Yeah. All right, any other questions that we have out there? Let's see, it's her face mask. Wait. Did y'all see my face mask? I forgot, I don't think I even showed that.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, I didn't have a Halloween, I had a Christmas one. So I thought, well, yeah, here we go. So here's a Valentine's one. So what I did though was on my outer piece before I started making this together, I went ahead, if you're familiar with the 3D mask, you're going to cut your two pieces, one's for your lining and one's for the outside. So I just appliqued this in the very center of it, and then I put the two pieces together and sewed it because I didn't want those applique stitches going all the way through to the liner because I just didn't want holes.
Yeah, right. You don't
all the
want
way
holes.
through the piece. So this was very easy to do. So you could probably applique a little hard on there too. So you could do whatever. So just as long as you don't applique it through both of the fabrics, just applique it onto the outer piece, what you're wanting to be your outer piece, because I wouldn't want my stitches going all the way through. Let's see, handy little gadgets. It's her face mask. And I think, Beth, you made one of these. You made...
I made one, but I made it out of a regular face
this
mask.
first style.
Original.
Oh yeah,
Original.
the one that was not
Yeah.
the 3D, but it was the
fitted
fitted
kind.
one. It
Yeah.
got the lips on it. So
Linda has that one.
yeah, and you can put it on. You know, the lips would be great on a lot of the different face masks that we make out there. So let's see, anything else that we got questions on? Handy little gadget. So what did y'all think of this live? We didn't really do any sewing because we had so much here to show you, because we've all been sewing like crazy, because Valentine's is just one of those holidays that's a lot of fun, isn't it?
It sneaks
It
up
is.
on you.
Yeah, it's a little fun holiday. It's just one day, but it's a lot of fun to do. The next one that we're going to be doing is going to be St. Patrick's Day. I think that's the next one that we're working towards, and then
I think next week is, I think Dave's doing that beginner kit thing, isn't he?
yes, I think David will be doing the next Flash Friday. So I think he actually has the next two or three Flash Tuesdays. I think David will be doing the next couple of weeks. So I think he's got. I think it's two.
I think it's next week is beginner's kit, and then I don't remember him doing two in a row. I think it was just, but I don't know for certain off the top of my head.
Okay, well, anyway, I'm pretty
it'll be
sure
him
that
next week.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that David is next week. Golly gee, I hope I don't have something after that, because I'm not ready. I'm not ready. But yeah, David will be with you for the Tuesday Flash demonstration time. So are you liking these little Tuesday things? I mean, I enjoy seeing you. We got 72 people in here. We've been on for about an hour. And I know we'll be doing more of these in the future and probably doing some sewing, but we just had too much to do.
Thank you, Janet.
Janet, loved it. Thank you, ladies. Good live, lots of great ideas. I hope we gave you some really good ideas. Yes, I have 3 projects that I've got for St. Patty's Day unless these girls want to get on the ball and come up with St. Patty's Day things too.
And always we're open to your ideas, what you come up with,
Yeah.
and we would love to see those. I mean, the more the better we can.
Yep, and Easter, we got Easter coming, so we're trying to think further. Mother's Day, Father's Day, 4th of July. We're trying to think so far ahead so that we can get all the background work done so that we can present these to you on Tuesdays, and so that you'd love that.
Quilting with this.
Oh, yes. Zeke reminded me, if you ever have any questions at all about any of the projects that were done here today or any of the videos, anything that you see, if you have any questions, all you have to do is you could always reach out to Martelli. You can always give them a call. You can email Martelli, but you could also reach out to me. I have an email address. It's called quiltingwithlisa@gmail.com. Just reach out to me. I will respond. I will get right back to you. I had a lady that asked me a question yesterday about the 3D mask. I had somebody ask me about the, they wanted some information on the double wedding ring. Anytime you have a question, doesn't matter what it is, so quilting and sewing related, if I know the answer, I'll respond quickly. If I don't, I will find the answer for you.
Yeah.
Look at the views.
What?
Your
The
3D
3D.
video.
My 3D video? Oh yeah, my 3D video is up to how many views right now?
365, 306.
Yeah, I still get people. I get people all the time. 365,000 people have seen the 3D mask, and I think I did the averages out, and it seems like there's like 2,200 views a day. It's just crazy. So, and I get people that will email me from all over the country and the world asking me questions about that video. So, if you email me, I will respond. So, yeah, quiltingwithlisa@gmail.com.
Kathy says, yes, good ideas for other uses. Hard for me to think outside of the box. Love the butterfly idea.
Well, thank you. Let's see, how we doing? Everybody good? Good to see the Three Musketeers. Thank you. It's hard getting sometimes Beth to come, but I think you have fun.
Yes.
I'm Beth's secretary.
I'm just quiet.
And she's my keeper, so we're good.
It is never. I think in my whole time of knowing them all these years, I think I've only seen Shirley once by herself. She's always got Beth with her, or
She
Beth
hangs on.
with Shirley. Those two, they are always together. It's like when Shirley comes, well, hi Shirley, where's Beth?
Yeah.
Hi Beth, where's Shirley? It's expected that one or the other is going to be together every single time. So, yep. And if you guys ever come see us and give us a heads up, and I'll be sure to get Beth and Shirley here. They have like an hour drive to get here, right? It's about an hour.
For her. For me, it's
Yeah,
about
for me.
20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess that's about it. What do you think, Zeke?
I think we got everything covered.
Yep.
I
Again,
think so.
thank you so much for joining us today. We had a little fun. I was going to try to do something different. I wanted to spend more time talking to the audience, but I jumped right in with 2 feet like we always do.
Well, we had a pile to jump into.
Yeah, a lot to show.
Yes, we did. Let's see. Can you make a new improved directions using your double wedding template?
I believe the double wedding ring templates have actually been updated as of late. So I don't know if the directions that Patty is referring to are maybe old version of directions, but if she'll post her email, I'll go ahead and send her the latest version that I have.
Okay. Yeah. Did you hear that? So Patty, Zeke's gonna, if you post your email.
Well,
or-
just email
me.
Email her,
Yeah. Email me. And then I will get it to Zeke, and then I'll have Zeke send you what information that he has, and then we are working on another little thing to add to that, so that's coming.
I know somebody else was testing it too.
Yeah, I've
so
got
there'll
some
be
testers out
updates
there.
and-
So, and then of course watch the video that we just recently did. Sandy Wilkinson, she is amazing. She's made multiple double wedding ring quilts, and so she was the one that did help me with the video, but she's also the one that came out with the mini version of the double wedding ring and kind of brought it down, and we're getting the dimensions all corrected on it. But she was a real trooper. I mean, she is an amazing quilter, and she loves batiks and scrappy quilts.
I just posted the link on Patty's comment to that video you were just talking about.
Awesome. Thank you. So we got that posted for you. So again, email me if you have any questions. Thank you so much for joining us today. Say goodbye to Miss Shirley and Miss Beth and
Bye.
Zeke, who's behind the camera. He texted me that day and said he had a great birthday. So, yay!
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you all.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Be sure to check out everything at martellinotions.com. Pick up all the supplies that you need. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.